get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's sfccmoroadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. Make plans now to be a Roadrunner. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the Residence Hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Welcome to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Roadrunner Basketball is a sports exclusive of State Fair Community College, Sedalia, Missouri. This webcast and all Roadrunner sports can be found at sfccmoroadrunners.com. Now, Roadrunner Basketball with the voice of the Roadrunners, Al McCurdy.
And good afternoon, early evening, everyone, from the Davis Center. We're on the campus of State Fair Community College in Sedalia, Missouri, Central Missouri location. And we're glad to bring you Roadrunner Basketball this afternoon as the State Fair Roadrunners take on the number 6 team in the country, the undefeated 9-0 Mineral Area Cardinals here this afternoon. Glad to have you along. I'm Al McCurdy, and David Rohrbeck, the Sports Information Director for State Fair Community College, is alongside. State Fair 4-2 on the season. And David, they have their hands full here this afternoon.
Yes, they will. This Mineral Ball Club is really good. They've already beaten the number 1 team in the country, and I think it was John Logan. So this will be a interesting contest. You'd like to have a region game or two under your belt before this one, but that's not the way the schedule and the weather allowed us to have. So let's throw it up and see what happens.
Well, the State Fair ladies took it on the chin just moments ago. We had that earlier, and that'll be archived on this same Roadrunner Hoops channel. And the final score, there's the Lady Cardinals defeated State Fair by a score of 83-60. And that one, State Fair ladies got way out-rebounded 53-30 in that ball game, and too much size and really some rebounds that ended up in some easy shots, David. And so the State Fair ladies, it's only their second ball game of the season, so they have, I'm sure, gains that they have made. Coach Bucher will tell you that, even though they got beat handily here this afternoon.
I'm sure. He said it's going to be a process this year. He said nothing is like it usually is, because usually you have an idea of where you are based on where you are in the season. But with the season being so compacted, it's hard to know where you should be and where you are at a point like this. Not to mention all the other things the Lady Roadrunners had to deal with in the process.
So they drop it there. Now we switch to the men's contest. State Fair 4-2 on the season. And if you look at their schedule, David, everything's going to be compact in the next 5 or 6 weeks. And case in being is the ball game tonight against the number 6 team in the country, Mineral Area. Then they have a ball game this afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon rather, on a Sunday afternoon. A makeup from an earlier schedule that was game was snowed out. And so after that, then Monday evening, they travel to Three Rivers, take on the Raiders.
In another makeup game, it was snowed out earlier last week as well.
And you know, the State Fair is not the only team involved. That's just the way it's going to be, folks, in this pandemic type season. And you work the best you can. And I know that both teams are glad to be out here and playing basketball here this afternoon.
Yeah, I know players would always rather play than practice. Well, should we take our best guess at the starting lineups here, Al?
Yeah, let's take a look. We're going to have a national anthem, or are they going to wave that off, do you think?
I'm not real sure what they'll do in this case, but it looks like both teams headed to their benches.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for State Fair, Roadrunners come in with a record of 4-2. They will start Iman, a sophomore, 6'4", from Quebec, Canada. Averages 14 points and 6 boards per ball game. Cohen Thompson, the only sophomore in the starting lineup, 6'7", averages 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists per ball game, out of Memphis, Tennessee. Chad Kratzer Jr., a freshman, 6'2", averages 5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game, from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Deshaun Basie, a freshman guard, 6'3", averages 10 points per ball game, from Seattle, Washington. And also for Matt Brown's ball club, Corey Nisamakabu. Let me try that again. Nigamasabo, a sophomore, 6'8", from Montreal, Canada. So Corey Nigamasabo in the lineup as well. For the Mineral Area Cardinals.
Your guess on their lineup was good, Al.
Well, we'll go with it then. Jameer Bryce, freshman from Rock Island, Illinois, averages 12 points per ball game in the starting lineup. Terrion Murdix, sophomore from Springfield, Illinois, averages 10 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. Keontae Jones, a freshman from Madison, Wisconsin, averages nearly 14 points per ball game. Freshman there, Kevin Stone, sophomore at 6'4", averages 12 points, 3 rebounds per ball game, from Cannon Country, California. And the big fella underneath is Malavi Leon, sophomore, averages 18 points, 10 rebounds, from the Netherlands. Averages a double-double, 18 and 10 in the starting lineups for Luke Strege here in his 8th year, actually his 6th year at the helm of Mineral Area. State Fair in the white, Cardinals are in the red. As always, we hope you enjoy it on Roadrunner Hoops on YouTube. Balls in the air, controlled by Mineral, and they'll work it from right to left on your TV screen here this afternoon. State Fair comes out in the man-to-man. Down low, Leons puts it up. A floater, no good. Battle for the rebound on the floor, picked up by State Fair. Rushing to the right side, Basie will set it up for the Roadrunners. No score, just underway. State Fair looking at man-to-man pressure, and a whistle away. And it's going to be a foul called on Basie, I think, on an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's a quick call.
Matt Brown's wondering what that was, too. Officials told Coach Brown he cut underneath there on the screen. Ball back to Mineral Area. 9-0 on the season. Murdix, right side. Trapped in jail. Leons drives hard, walks, gets by, throws it up and in. Malavi Leons gets 2. State Fair down 2-0 here, just underway. Kratzer at the point. Guarded closely by Keontae Jones. Works it right side, Basie. State Fair working for the tie here. Driving in, finger rolls up is no good that time by Nigasasabo. And down by the other way, Cardinals want to run it to the left. Driving hard, skip pass. Leons from the corner. This time won't fall. Rebound on the floor, and it's picked up by State Fair. Kratzer Works it to the right side. 2-0. Cardinals are on top here. A deep three by Nigamasabo is no good. Not maybe the shot Coach Brown was looking for, but the big fella can shoot it from the outside. Murdoch's now will hold it up. It's a 2-0 Mineral Area lead. Mineral Area, the Cardinals 9-0 on the season. Driving in, hesitating, dump it down low. There's State Fair with a block and a foul. It's going to be called. And it will go to Craddock's. And Kratzer, rather, with the foul. His second, isn't it?
Second team foul.
To the free throw line, Levy Leon's 71% free throw shooter, and that one is good. So it's Leon's 3, State Fair nothing. Mineral Area in the road red uniforms here. State Fair in the home white. And Leon's makes it a 4-0 Cardinal lead.
Mineral little token pressure here.
Kratzer will try to work it. He does. Nigamasabo again, this time off to the right, no good. Not afraid to shoot it from the outside. Now a shot put up by Cohen Thompson. Hits the back of the rim, no good. And Leons picks it up off the floor. Spinning move, extra pass. And Price will drive. Glass no good. Tap up almost goes in. And State Fair with the carom off to the right side. Basie down with it. State Fair looking for their first points in a walk first by Iman. State Fair with a turnover. State Fair will go into a man-to-man press here in the full court. 17:22 left in the first half of play. State Fair 4-2, Mineral Area 9-0.
The Mineral Area bench has a question about something.
Clock running here at the Davis Center. 17:15 left in the first half of play. Leons with all 4 points in this ball game. Has it. Good pass underneath. Good denial by Iman. Outlet pass not there. Walking again, taking 4 steps and rolling it in. And they're letting the big fella travel in the lane, David.
Leon 6, State Fair nothing so far.
Iman on the left side. Looks for some help. Shot clock at 10. He'll drive. Iman puts it up, misses. And a shooting foul, and to the free throw line, it will be the sophomore from Quebec, Canada. Averages 60% from the free throw line is Iman.
Kevin Stone will pick up the foul for Mineral.
Iman really gets involved in the ball games. He 6 rebounds per game, couple assists, and this time free throw goes in. State Fair on the scoreboard, it's down 6-1. Iman makes the all-name team. Free throw is good.
Jamar Madge Jr. and Laverick Mangala will check in the contest for the Roadrunners. They will slap on some full court pressure. I think Mangala is our leading scorer so far in the season, so he's coming off the bench this afternoon.
20 points per game for Laverick. State Fair down 6-2. Price with it. Help from Leons. Drags a pass in the corner, kicks it outside. Shot clock at 5. Price fumbles the basketball on the floor. Dive for it. Basie can't find it. And it is a shot clock violation. Good defense for State Fair.
Both teams were down there battling for it, but neither team could bring it under control. As number 22, Terry Ford, will check in the contest for Mineral Area. That is a mop up some perspiration on the floor from where all the action took place a moment ago.
That's Matt Brown you're looking at there, the basketball coach for State Fair in his 4th year. State Fair with the basketball, down by 4. And another illegal screen.
They'll get Corey Nzigamasabo. As Coach Brown says, that's 2 of those. I'm not sure he was a fan of either call, but nonetheless, we press on.
15:40 to go. Cut through, rejection by Cohen. Thompson out of bounds it goes. (6-2) is our score. And all 6 points for the Cardinals to the hands of Malevi Leons, sophomore from the Netherlands. He is the real deal. Great athlete for Mineral Area. Corner 3 is good. Murdoch puts it in. Kevin Stone, rather. Makes it a 9-2 ball game. A lot of dribbling out front by Madge. Mangala now will set it up, restore some order. Basie walk up 3 off to the left. State Fair cold. Stone down with a rebound off the floor. Transition. And out of bounds. We'll stay with the Cardinals.
26 remaining on the shot clock for the Cardinals. We got a timeout on the floor.
14:57 to go in the first half. It's 9-2 Mineral Area here at the Davis Center.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Ryan Boulder. They come from Marshall, Speed Springs, Warsaw. They come from Lincoln, Colcap, Pilot Grove, Warrensburg, Knob, Noster, Smithton, Green Ridge, Windsor, from Houstonia. Brian is your price for Dodge Jeep dealer. They come from Flint, Otterville, Hilla, from Concordia, Versailles, Hughesville, Tipton. They come from Florence, Boonville, Dresden, Whiteman Air Force Base. They come to Bryant Motors. Sedalia.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
14:57 to go in the first half of play. State Fair down 9-2. Mineral Area with the basketball on their side of the floor. Mineral Area in the road red. State Fair in the white. Roadrunners trail by 7 here early. Leon's left elbow from a screen drives into the corner, cuts it off, not there. A little scoop on the left hand. Nicely done that time by Kevin Stone with 5 points in the ball game. To the right side now is Thompson. And an errant pass, turnover. Ahead is Jones, and he slams it down. And State Fair cannot stand those kind of miscues. It's a 13-2, 11-point advantage all of a sudden, and a quick timeout by Matt Brown here at the Davis Center.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
Matt Brown took a full timeout on that one, David, and Mineral Area taking advantage of the full 60 seconds. State Fair just needed a little adjustment there, don't you think?
Yeah, they're not handling the press so far well to begin the contest here. And if Mineral sees that, they'll just turn it up even further and further.
So, It's been a 7-0 run for Mineral Area. Basie will drive in. Bullet pass too hot to handle. Another turnover. Cards like to run. They can do it well. In the corner alone. And again, the extra pass. Just well-coached ball club here. Driving hard. Slides. Skip it back out with 13 on the shot clock. A weave. No look. Great pass underneath. And lays up and in for Kevin Stone. What a dish that time. I think it was Murdix that kissed it right in there with a no-looker. 15-2 Mineral Area. And a nice skip underneath and a reverse shot. It's good by Mangala. State Fair with their first field goal of the afternoon. 2 free throws and a field goal for 4 points, down by 11. State Fair has to control their turnovers in this one. State Fair in the zone. In the middle, extra pass out of bounds to State Fair.
They tried to get the high-low pass to Leon's there, but the pass was a little too low for the big man to handle.
Mineral only averages 12 rebounds per ball game, so they handle the ball very well. Give it back to State Fair, down by 11.
Lamonte Doherty will make his first appearance in the game, along with Mano Mosamina for the Cardinals. This team also has some good depth and balanced scoring.
State Fair with the basketball, needs something here. Trying to stop the bleeding here from the free throw line. A jumper goes in for Madge. Now State Fair on a 4-0 run. Little timeout by Matt Brown earlier. Successful. State Fair settled down a little bit. Scored the last 2 times down. Then there's a steal. And now State Fair with another chance. And a reckless pass results into a run out.
Yeah, there was just nobody could get possession of that to settle the offense. And if you do that too many times, that's what will end up happening.
Back the other way, left-handed scoop goes in. That time Basie with a nice floater. 17-8 rather. 12 minutes to go, first half. State Fair down at one time by 13. Deep 3. Wedges off the backboard. Back the other way comes State Fair. Basie. Just a lazy pass to the wing. Stolen away with the quick hands. And running well. The big fella at 6'9" runs the court, gets 2 more. He has 8, is Lovey Leons.
Tavari Eckwood will check into the next dead ball for the Roadrunners.
Masabu. Strong. Cardinals run. They scoop it in. And back and forth we go. Shot put up by Musamina.
Roadrunners continuing to struggle with their transition defense.
That's been something all year, hasn't it? There's a quick foul at the wing.
Eckwood in. Basie out.
Only the second team foul in the first 9 minutes of the first half for Mineral Area. State Fair down by 13. State Fair working it to the left side. Cutting through the lane. Iman. Quick pass. Eckwood. Floats. Collides. No foul. Leon's down with a rebound. A 4-on-2. Skipping in the lane. And they call a charge.
No, I think they called a flop warning on Terry Ford.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's the first flop warning call I've seen live.
So we've seen a couple of illegal screens on a flop here this afternoon.
You never know what you're going to see.
Great pass. Eckwood has it hammered, and he's fouled. And to the free throw line, Taveri Eckwood, the freshman from Springdale, Arkansas, for Matt Brown's ball club, will step to the stripe.
Cohen Thompson will enter the contest again after Coach Brown has a word with him.
And the free throw is strong.
He will replace Corey Nizigamasabo in the Roadrunner lineup, as the Roadrunners go with a little smaller combination of players.
Eckwood's 1 out of 2. State Fair trails 21-9 is our score here. Almost midway through the first half of play. Glad to have you along on a Saturday afternoon. What terrible weather we've had today. At 35 degrees, David looks terrific here in central Missouri.
I was tempted to get out the shorts, but decided against it.
State Fair with some denying pressure, and a reach in, and a foul is going to be called. Stops the clock.
Coach Brown, I believe, was asking for a travel. The official would not bite on the suggestion.
Madge gets the foul for State Fair. Team foul number 4, each team with 4 at the 10-minute mark. Right side. Into the corner with 8 to shoot. Baseline jumper is good. State Fair now down by 14.
A line change will commence for Mineral with the next dead ball.
Free throw jumper by Madge misses. Rebound again by the Cardinals. Leon's a little lay-in as Madge falls down, may have injured himself. And there's going to be a timeout. I think Madge hops up, is going to be okay. And there is a timeout on the floor. It's all Mineral area here early. 9:26 to go in this first half of play. And Mineral with a 25-9 lead here at the Davis Center. Good afternoon from Central Missouri.
I'm dying. My back is killing me. I gotta do something about my back before Alice gets here. She's gotta know I was bowling.
Are you in need of physical therapy? Hi, this is Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine in Sedalia. When you need personalized physical therapy, our dedicated, friendly staff of physical therapists are here for you. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Call today or visit us online at peaksportspine.com to find a clinic close to you. Physical therapy is a journey. Let us be there with you on the road to recovery.
Back at the Davis Center, good afternoon. 9:26 to go in this first half of play. The undefeated 9-0 Mineral Area Cardinals, number 6 in the country. Very impressive here in the early going, up by 16.
You're here for the Cardinals.
There's a trap, a steal, another turnover. Cardinals create a lot of them. Again in transition, ball this time stripped away by Eckwood. And good hands there by Tavari, and State Fair back on defense, 25 on the shot clock.
He did a nice job on that play. There was going to be another layup executed, I think.
Saved an easy 2. And you mentioned earlier, David, the transition defense for State Fair. It's really going to be suspect here this afternoon because the Cardinals really like to run the basketball and get up and down the floor. And that'll be paramount in the State Fair hanging in there this ball game. Madge with it. Mangala looking for some help out of Nashville, Tennessee. Eckwood. Mangala gets hammered, goes in, and they call a charge on Laverick, and another foul on State Fair. Good defensive play that time, and State Fair will turn the basketball over. 8:40 left in the first half.
That's the 5th team foul for the Roadrunners. One more will put Mineral in the bonus.
State Fair in the 2-3 half-court zone. Trying to force the issue from the outside. State Fair, undersize-wise, underneath. 3 to shoot. Over the top, Murdochsville. And there for the easy offensive board was Kevin Stone. Stone with 9. And State Fair just boxed out that time. And down by 18 in this one. Defense for Mineral is good. A contested 3 from the corner put up by Madge, no good. Back the other way. There's a steal. Cohen Thompson, the sophomore, drives in. No foul called. Madge puts it up and lays it up and in. That time Jamar got down there quickly. Just talking about the defense from Mineral area. They give up only 64 points per ball game. And they call a timeout, do the Cardinals, to talk about it. 7:24 to go in this first half. And it's all Mineral. They lead at 27-11 here at the Davis Center. Thanks, folks, for tuning in to Roadrunner Basketball.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Ryan Boulder. They come from Marshall, Sweet Springs, Warsaw. They come from Lincoln, Colcap, Pilot Grove, Warrensburg, Knob, Noster, Smithton, Green Ridge, Windsor, from Houstonia. Brian is short price for Dodge Jeep dealer. They come from Clinton, Otterville, Emma, from Concordia, Versailles, Hughesville, Tipton. They come from Florence, Boonville, Dresden, Whiteland Air Force Base. They come to Ryan Motors. Sedalia.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
Back at the Davis Center, 7:24 to go in this first half of play. It's all Mineral, up by 16. And David, at this point, you're looking for answers. Matt Brown is scratching his head over there, but I'm sure he's talked it over with his ball club and transition defense and I guess good hustle and trying to be in the right spot, but also they're going to have to start rebounding just a little bit better here.
Yeah, you just try to chip away at this thing, maybe get it to 10 by halftime, and you're right back in this thing here. But you cannot let Mineral go on another run here and stretch it out even further.
State Fair in the zone. Driving hard is Price, lays it up and in with the right hand on the reverse side. Nice move by Jamira Price, and it's an 18-point game. Clock at 6:42, 14 to shoot. A bullet pass, bounce pass. Iman somehow grabs it, throws it up, and out of bounds, stays with the Roadrunners with only 8 seconds to shoot.
Muhammadu Namaga will check in with 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Iman will call timeout. Just could not get it in.
And they had the big guy, Malavi Leon, guarding the inbounder there, which is, I think, a smart decision.
Now 6:36 to go. Things have kind of slowed down a little bit. Both teams trying to get their pace together here, David, but 29-11, just State Fair so far has been stymied by the defense, I think, by Mineral. Defense by the Cardinals has been very good in this first half.
And their transition offense that's been fed off that defense. And Coach Brown's down to 2 timeouts with 6:36 remaining in the opening half. He's had to use a lot early to kind of try to stem the momentum.
Yeah, 29-11 is our score, and at this point, Coach Brown's wanting to find some chemistry there. He's played a lot of ball players, and State Fair came out slow, shooting the 3. As couldn't get anything to go for Corey. There's a Masabu from the outside, and State Fair really hasn't shot very many threes, maybe one. Actually none, as we check our scorebook. No threes for State Fair here, which they have relied on that a lot, but the outside defense for the Cardinals has been good. And so we'll see what can happen here. State Fair down by 18. And we'll toss the ball in with only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Toss it out. Only 5 to shoot. Madge, Will, from the top. Got it. Big shot there by Jameer.
Deep three that the Roadrunners needed. Now you have to string a few stops together and kind of work your way back in this thing.
6:20 to go. Cardinals work it around, and then a deep three off to the left, no good. Good defense that time for State Fair. Here comes Namaga with the basketball. We'll set it up. Sophomore out of the Bronx, New York, drives, swatted out of there. Leaping up high, Keontae Jones with a good denial.
J.P. Robinson's back in the contest along with Manu Namasamina for Mineral.
You're doing a good job there, David, on those.
I try. I've been studying all week.
Iman, left-handed scoop goes down with a nice drive. With the left hand, the sophomore out of Quebec, Canada. And State Fair with a couple of baskets here. Just chip away, like you said, David.
The bench is starting to provide a little energy, too.
State Fair's defense needs to kick it up a notch as well. Out of bounds and went off of the leg of Stone. State Fair gets the basketball.
Good defense in the corner by the Roadrunners.
And we'll see if good defense leads to good offense. It did last time down. State Fair down by 13. On the weave, Iman. Quick reach-in fouls. And
Musamina, I believe, will pick that one up.
And he will sit down. Back in the ball game is Jones. Coach Strege with a deep bench here again this year. Shot clock at 19 rolling here. Game clock at 5 minutes to go. First half of play. State Fair down with the basketball though, and White, Iman floats it up, not there. Leon's down with the rebound. Dribbles like a guard, switches hands, spins at the center court.
That's some talent if you can be 6'9" and bring it yourself.
The big fella with a lot of talent on the floor from the Netherlands. A steal, a dive, a scrum, ball out of bounds to the Cardinals. So State Fair will go on defense here. Shot clock at 11. Gonna keep it there.
The officials are considering something here. As they said, we're good on the shot clock, so
Okay.
they liked what they saw. There weren't many timeouts available for Matt Brown. I know he would like to have tried to call one there, but he's already used quite a few in the first half.
Now there's 6 to shoot. Driving hard, good D, good denial. 2 to shoot. And good defense for State Fair. Iman has his pocket picked. Spinning move, scoop it up and misses. But a nice steal and then a drive and nearly a basket and one. And getting fouled back to the free throw line, Kevin Stone, the 6'4" sophomore from California, to the free throw line.
Stone slid between two defenders right there.
Very quick hands, and Stone, a 65% free throw shooter, will get a second try here. State Fair down by 13. And there's the 1 out of 2 for Stone. State Fair down 30-16. Clock rolling towards the 4-minute mark in the first half. No look, great pass. Iman up, reverse, and good. Good look that time. And Iman gets 2. State Fair down by 14. Driving hard, Jones. Left alone, lays it up. No. State Fair catches a break. Here comes Iman. Thompson weaves, finger roll it up, knocked there, too strong, down with the rebound. Leons, back the other way come the Cards. No look pass, alone. Dribbles in, and now we'll force it back out. 19 to shoot. Sliding in the lane, throwing it up. Down with the rebound for State Fair is Nigamasabu, and down comes State Fair, down by 12, 30 to 18. A deep three would have been big, doesn't go. And a reach in and a late foul on Cohen Thompson.
I think it was a frustration foul on Thompson because the Mineral player possessed the ball and Thompson just came down across the arm.
That shot by Madge was huge. That would have got it within single digits, but skimmed the rim and foul ensued and back the other way to the free throw line. And the first is no good. And Keontae Jones misses. State Fair with a rebound. So again, State Fair can get this within single digits here. Man-to-man pressure put on by the Cardinals. Shot clock at 8. Madge scores in the lane. Madge with 9 off the bench. State Fair within 10. Chipping away, David.
That's what you want to do. You want to keep it right here, maybe get a little closer before halftime.
Bounce it into the big fella. Leons will dish it back out. Good denial defense by State Fair, who's picked it up here in this second part of the first half. There it is right there. Denial, turnover. Here comes State Fair. Namaga with it at the right wing. 2:15 to go. Namaga sees the seam, puts it up, and almost got an and one. And Mo to the free throw line to shoot 2. Point guard sophomore out of the Bronx, New York. Little playground action there, David. You got him to the free throw line.
Aggressive take.
Namaga will shoot. He's a 75% free throw shooter. And off to the right. State Fair still trying to get it into single digits.
Musamina back in for Mineral. Stone will have a seat.
And so Namaga back to the free throw line. Looking for a .1 here this afternoon. Strong there again. The State Fair still down by 10. Has had a couple of opportunities to get into single digits. Closing in at the 2-minute mark, driving hard, leans, shoots. Good denial by State Fair. Into the corner, a deep three. It is good. Splashed it down from the corner. State Fair within 7. 30 to 23 all of a sudden. Madge has 12 off the bench.
Could use another big stop right here.
A deep three right wing. That's an answer right there for the Cardinals. Terry Ford answers with a triple. And there is a timeout on the floor. State Fair once trailed by 18. It's a 10-point game. State Fair had it within 7 moments ago. 33-23 with 1:34 to go in this first half of play here in Sedalia. Thanks for visiting with us on YouTube.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Ryan Boulder. They come from Marshall, Speed Springs, Warsaw. They come from Lincoln, Cold Camp, Pilot Grove, Warrensburg, Knob, Noster, Smithton, Green Ridge, Windsor, from Houstonia. Brian, East Shore, Price for Dodge, and Keith Deaver. From Clinton, Otterville, Emma, from Concordia, Versailles, Hughesville, Tipton. They come from Florence, Boonville, Dresden, Whiteland Air Force Base. They come to Bryant Motors. Sedalia.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search one word, Roadrunner Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Well, 1:34 to go in this first half of play. And State Fair, David, with a little run here. And it starts, I think, with good defense.
Yeah, they figure out a way to slow down that Mineral transition game and make their baskets a little more difficult. And they managed to chip away themselves and make this thing a contest. You got to finish the half properly, though.
And we've seen how quickly that the Cardinals can score and get it up and down the floor. So absolutely need to protect the final 90 seconds here. Iman with the basketball. Thompson. There's Madge again from the corner. Short. And nearly picked up by State Fair, but here come the Cardinals want to run, and they do well. Up forward, puts it up, misses, and fouled. And Terry Ford to the free throw line. He will shoot 2.
Iman will pick up the foul.
And that took a split 2 or 3 seconds to get down the floor. It was very quick for Ford.
Because we fired a 3-point shot on one end, and they pulled it down and raced the other way.
Terry Ford is good.
Jameer Price back in the game for the Cardinals.
Ford averages 5 points per game. He has 4, looking for number 5 right here. His club up by 11. It stays that way. State Fair with a rebound off the floor. And now the Roadrunners looking for something positive here with a minute to go. Nigamasabu spins, looks for help. Into the corner to Madge, a 3. Got it. Jameer Madge with 15 here in the first half off the bench. It's an 8-point ball game with 45 seconds to go.
Madge matches uniform number 1/2 action.
State Fair needs to stop. 18 to shoot. Around the corner goes Price. Extra pass. 7 to shoot. What knifes it in. Air ball out of bounds to State Fair. And another good defensive move.
Coach Brown is fired up about that defensive possession as Laverick Mangala will check back in. And Coach Strege counters with Malavi Leons and Kevin Stone. The Roadrunners need to play for 1 here with 22.6 remaining on the first half clock.
Coach Brown holds up play number 5, it looks like. We'll see what that is. And the clock is down to 12 and running left in the first half. State Fair down by 8, looking for something big here to end the first half. They've had a good run at it. In and out, back in, back out, and it wouldn't fall for Namaga. From the half court, off to the right. And all in all, David, State Fair down by 17 at one time, goes to the locker room down by 8.
You've got to like where you're at. And that last possession wasn't even that bad because you ran most of the clock off and didn't allow. You allowed Mineral Area basically a half court shot, which most of the time you'll live with those results.
Absolutely. So good defense in the last basically 9 minutes of this first half for State Fair. And they took what looked like was going to be a runaway, a 17-point deficit. Now it's down by 8. And, of course, Mineral Area being the team they are, they're going to make some adjustments as well. All in all, we have a good ball game going on here this afternoon in Sedalia at the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. We'll be back with some stats at halftime right after this.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse, have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Recently, I underwent an intense 2-day back surgery, which resulted in 2 rods and 20 screws. Then, I started physical therapy with Mike Tremmel at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Mike was positive and encouraging. He allowed me to build up my confidence without failing. The atmosphere is relaxed and comfortable. The staff is caring, compassionate, and professional. Last week, I took my cane out of the car and put my golf clubs back in. For that, I will forever be grateful. Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine changed my life.
State Fair Community College offers over 250 scholarships every single year, including academic, performance, and leadership scholarships. Any student who has been admitted to State Fair and has a student ID and a password can apply. But don't wait, the scholarship application deadline for the upcoming fall semester is March 1st. If you'd like to see a list of all available scholarships, head to sfccmo.edu for more information.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Ryan Boulder. They come from Marshall, Beach Springs, Warsaw. They come from Lincoln, Cold Camp, Pilot Grove, Warrensburg, Knob, Noster, Smithton, Green Ridge, Windsor, from Houstonia. Brian, East Shore, Price, Dodge, and Jeep Dealer. From Clinton, Otterville, Emma, from Concordia, Versailles, Hughesville, Tipton. They come from Florence, Boonville, Dresden, Whiteland Air Force Base. They come to Bryant Motors. Sedalia.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
Back here at the half as the State Fair Roadrunners made a run at it. Final several minutes of this first half of play, David took a 17-point deficit down to 8 and had a chance to cut it even further than that. But all in all, I think Coach Brown was very happy with the comeback, his defense, and down by 8. And look forward to adjustments further they can do in the second half.
Based on where the game started, I think he has to be ecstatic with where his team ended up at halftime. Get this thing down to a single-digit lead for the Cardinals. You've got a top 10 team on your home floor with a chance to maybe pull off a victory here.
State Fair pretty well even on the boards. 17-16 advantage of 1 for State Fair. And the rebounds here in the first half of play. State Fair shooting the ball 37% from the field, 3 out of 10 from 3, and 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. Led by Jameer Madge with 15 and only 16 and a half minutes of playing time. And he was a big boost from the outside, David, as he was 3 out of 6 from beyond the arc, and that really timely threes that State Fair needed at that particular time.
Yeah, you'd like to see maybe a couple other guys get going in the second half to kind of share the scoring load, because you know that's going to be the objective of the Mineral Area coaching staff at halftime, is figure out a way to take Jamar Madge out of this contest.
Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they're shooting 14 out of 27, almost 52% from the field. 2 out of 7 from 3 for 28%, 4 out of 7 from the line for 57%, led by Olivia Leons. He has, 8 points in the ballgame. He got those real early. He got the first 6 and then spent some time on the bench letting other players play, and ends up leading the Cardinals with 8 points in the first half of play. So State Fair down by a score of 34-26, and look at the turnovers in the ball game, and 12-8. So there was a time, David, I think there was a spree of State Fair turned the ball over 3 or 4 times in a row, and at that particular times when the Cardinals really went on their spree and mounted that big lead that they had, and then State Fair kind of steadied up their turnovers and things turned around a little bit.
Yeah, Mineral Area is just so long and athletic. You've got to be strong and smart with the basketball at all times, because if you give them an opportunity to get a hand on a basketball, they will. And they'll take it and go the other way and probably get a dunk or a layup out of it.
So State Fair with a good run here late, and a trail by 34-26. And if you look at the defense for State Fair, really the Roadrunners are holding this team that averaged 93 points per game to 34 rather in the first half. So all in all, I think State Fair, without that maybe about a 7 or 8 minute run where the turnovers were plentiful, are right in this ball game and have an opportunity to chip away further in the second half.
But you've got to keep Mineral from going on a run in the second half like they did in the first half, where they stretch it back out on you. Because if you have a bad minute or two, you could find yourself in a deep hole.
So it's 34-26 Mineral Area on top of the State Fair Roadrunners here at the break. And we'll have the second half action for you in just a little bit. But first, we'll pause for this on the home of the Roadrunners. Stay with us.
You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! Watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
How would you like to earn a salary while you gain industry knowledge and experience? The apprenticeship program at State Fair Community College may be just what you're looking for. Training programs are available in 1,500 occupations across 170 industries. If you're interested in being an apprentice or becoming an employer partner, email apprenticeships@sfccmo.edu or call 660-596-7135.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that it hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymouth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Did you know that over 12,000 people visit the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art each year? The Dahm Museum, on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College, features 9 exhibition galleries and over 9,000 square feet. You'll find a permanent collection of over 1,500 pieces of art from artists spanning the last 50 years. The museum also features 3 rotating exhibits each year, so you're sure to experience something new, whether it's your first time or your 10th time visiting. Visitors are welcome to embark on self-guided tours or go on an interactive guided tour with museum staff. The Dahm Museum is open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. Admission is always free, and visitors are welcome to make a donation or purchase a membership at the door. For more information, visit dahmmuseum.org. That's DAUM museum.org. Or you can call 660-530-5888. Come explore the latest at the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art. Attention high schoolers. Do you have what it takes to be a Roadrunner? State Fair Community College is home to 7 sports, including baseball, softball, women and men's soccer, women and men's basketball, and Spirit Squad. And now you can submit your information to be recruited by Roadrunner coaches. Just go to SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. State Fair is the perfect school to get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. Make plans now to be a Roadrunner. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the residence hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5888. 888-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! Watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
Back here at the Davis Center, State Fair trails at 34-26 on a Saturday early evening. State Fair ladies lost earlier, 83-60. And State Fair men trailing this one 34-26 at the end of the first half. State Fair is led by Jamar Madge's 15 points. He did that in 16 and a half minutes in the playing time in the first half. Meanwhile, Levy Leons with 8 points to lead the way for the Cardinals. They have a ton of players in the scoring column, but none yet in double figures. State Fair trailed at one time by 17. They trail it now by 8 with a good run late in the first half of play. State Fair doing well on the boards. Turned the ball over too many times early, David, but they've made up with it with good defense. And I think maybe we've gone over it, but your thoughts about the keys in the second half?
I think the first 5 minutes will be huge. Can the Roadrunners come out and continue to play as well as they've been playing late in the first half to carry over that momentum, and what adjustments did the Mineral Area coaching staff make at halftime to counter what the Roadrunners were able to do late in that first half?
And you mentioned earlier, too, that it'd be nice to get somebody else kind of in a rhythm. And besides Jamar Madge, as he's really taken it upon himself. And he was a shot in the arm coming off the bench. And
Iman is the next highest scoring Roadrunner with 6 points. And there are only like 3 other guys in the scoring column at all for State Fair. And I know Coach Brown would like to see 4 or 5 guys in double figures every night.
I'd like to see Corey Zigamasabu really come alive here in this second half. The sophomore 6'8", he can be a threat in there. I know he likes to shoot the ball from the outside. I'd like to see some inside presence for the big man and see if State Fair can force something inside as well.
Yeah, you got to have more balance in the second half, because you have guys like Eros Gatic that you haven't seen at all, and you've even got Satavia Ialoa, who we haven't seen much out of in this game, so they could be big factors.
State Fair has the basketball. We start the second half and a quick whistle.
The shot clock never started, I believe. As Luke Strachey has a meeting with the official.
In defense of the folks down on the table, this scoreboard has been malfunctioned for several years, and Coach Panero has had the possibility. There's an offensive board. Nigam Masabu couldn't finish. Coach Panero, the athletic director at State Fair, has had his hands full with just the scoreboard issue all season long and maybe for several years. And so the folks on the table are doing the best they can with what they have. A 3 outside, no good by Thompson, would have been huge. Would have cut it to 5, but wouldn't fall. State Fair's couple of misses out. And again, a rebound out of bounds. and to give it to State Fair. So the Roadrunners, I like the rhythm, David, in the early part of the second half for State Fair.
Yeah, they just need to get a shot to fall.
So getting the ball in the hands of Nasiga areas there, and he'll drive. Left-handed scoop wouldn't fall. That would have been big. And the Roadrunner bench come alive there. Coach Brown leading the pack. It just wouldn't fall, but a foul. And Corey Nasiga to the free throw line. He will shoot 2 for State Fair.
I like the idea of dragging Leon's out on the perimeter too, and seeing if he has the lateral quickness to keep up. As Nziga will drain the first free throw, and he'll have one more.
One out of 2. Ball game remains a 7-point game. Down low, extra pass corner. Reach in and Cohen Thompson foul. Just a kind of an arm foul for Thompson, and he was getting beat on the play. May have stopped an easy 2, and the Cardinals will toss it in. Now talk to the top, 12 to shoot for the Cardinals. 1-on-1, drives, shoots, scores. You can see that coming, and Murdix takes it all the way to the hole, and he gets a 1-on-1. That was a set play.
And if you tried to help, I think Leon's got a 2-handed hammer dunk.
Back the other way, throwing the ball out of bounds. Maybe fouled, none called, but last touch by the Cardinals. And Namaga was going in there no matter what, and he will toss the ball in. Little help, Thompson there at center court. State Fair way out at center court with only 10 to shoot. Namaga walks.
He's trying to figure out what he did on the play, but the official was pretty sure there. As Mineral will bring it to front court with Stone on the wing.
13 turnovers for State Fair. In the pass, wide open. Jones can't finish. Ziga Masabu down with a rebound. Here comes Madge. Goes way underneath. Not a good possession there for State Fair. Out of the pack. Driving hard, spinning off the foot, and back to State Fair. Cardinals running a little bit out of sorts here. Maybe a little bit too hurried down the floor to set something up, and State Fair will grab a break. Down by 9 and a whistle. And a clock issue.
I think it's another shot clock issue.
And once again, the folks on these are wireless setups here, David, and
yeah, sometimes the control and the scoreboard and the shot clock don't communicate very well.
That's right. And so we've seen that happen several times. Not to the blame of the folks on the table. They're doing a great job.
And it didn't move that time either, I don't think. They'll set it for 22.
And once again, I know it's frustration for the folks at the table because they're playing with equipment that's just not in sync with the scoreboard.
And that's a very good table crew down there too.
It is. State Fair with an inbounds pass. 18 on the shot clock. Madge with it. Down low. Look for a backdoor to Thompson. Kicked out of bounds. Nice attempt. Good defense that time by the Cardinals. And State Fair will toss it in, 13 to shoot. 17-15 left in the game. State Fair down by 9. A low-scoring affair. Namaga looks for a screen. Madge, a three. Skips in and out. State Fair couldn't. They get it to fall that time. Down, back the other way. Driving hard. Price lays it up, misses, and foul.
I think they're going to get Cohen Thompson for the foul. And Price will earn a pair of free throws.
Mineral Area defeated Moberly Thursday night 76-66. And by their standards, this is a low-scoring game as well, and to the advantage of State Fair, as Price misses the first.
I don't know that we want any part of the track meet with this Mineral Area club.
And Price, 1 for 2. And it's a 10-point ball game, full court press. Madge looking for some help, walks, and a trap at center court was the demise of Jamara Madge, and State Fair turns it over for number 14 here. Here's, David, where I think that you got to watch the momentum of Mineral Area. A basket and then a turnover. State Fair needs to hold fort here. Murdix. 8 to shoot. Murdix drives, hangs, and a foul as the shot clock got down to 6.
I think I got Namaga with the foul there. Mineral ball with 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
On the weave quickly, driving hard. Up there, good denial that time. And down with the rebound is State Fair's Mangala into the corner. Thompson will try his luck from 13. Falls down, no foul called. Namaga picks it up off the floor. And a fresh 20 on the shot clock for State Fair. And Roadrunners need a score here, down by 10. Namaga in the paint, floats a pass, too strong. And Mo just a little bit out of sorts there, got in strong, and errant pass goes out of bounds. Turnover number 15 for State Fair.
I think the idea was good, just too much mustard on the pass.
Murdix tried the back door to Leon's, too strong. Murdix now, nice move. Floats it up, no good. Battle underneath, and a reach into the foul is going to be called against Mineral Area. And Keontae Jones reached in, and he'll pick up the foul. 15:35 left in the ball game. State Fair down by 10.
Cohen Thompson trying to gather himself.
So now
Iman will come in as a take a closer look at Cohen Thompson.
State Fair needs Iman to really step up here. He's had some time to rest, and he can really light it up. He averages 14 points per game. That's number 1 for State Fair in the white. Trapped. Iman. The score has been 37-27 for some time. State Fair with a chance to cut it in here. Angela with a nice drive gets fouled and to the line to shoot 2. And maybe State Fair can get closer with no time going off the clock. As to the free throw line to be Laverick Mangala, 76% free throw shooter. And the toss is no good.
Terry Ford and Lamonte Doherty will return to the Mineral Area lineup.
Mangala averages 20 points per game. He's at 2. A frustrating afternoon for the freshman out of Nashville. The second of 2. He's got that one. And it's a 9-point ball game, 37-28. Well, we've had more stoppage of clock issues and officials scratching their head here.
I think we may have some blood.
We got some blood now. And looks like they're wiping off the hand of Nigamasabo.
Cohen Thompson will check back in the contest, so he must be good to go.
So it's a 9-point ball game. State Fair in the white in the zone on the right. Extra pass, good denial. Iman with a denial. Tap up, not there. Leons gets mugged, and a foul on the rebound.
I think he'll get Cohen Thompson as he and Leons were battling. I believe Cohen may have had a piece of the head of Leons.
State Fair looking for a denial here. Crossover, drive, glass, good. And an and one that time for Terry Ford. Mineral does a lot of one-on-one. They spread the floor, David, and this time Terry Ford went one-on-one, and he got the foul in the basket. Into the line he'll go.
They've got a lot of talent. They've got a lot of talent and depth at the guard position.
Ford, the sophomore out of Rockford, Illinois. Strong. Zuniga Masabo down with a rebound for State Fair. Thought he was fouled, none called. Back the other way, State Fair down by 11. Extra pass, Iman couldn't handle it. And again, State Fair with just a little bit too much mustard on the interior passes. Have a guy open, but it's more of a bullet pass than a pass that needed to be. But State Fair will turn it over. Back on defense, needing another stop. Down by 11. 14 and a half left. Trapped. Ford's got it. Into Leons. Walks again. No call. Down with a rebound. Leons again. Knocked out of bounds. It goes to State Fair. That was rough and tough under there. And State Fair gets it back.
You can tell this is a region contest because they're letting.
Now they reverse it, David.
They're letting them play.
Second official came in and they reversed the first. Coach Brown says, excuse me?
Matt Brown was very perplexed with that decision, but the guys in the stripes are the ones that get to make those decisions.
And now there's another whistle before we could even throw the basketball in.
Iman will pick that one up. The sixth team foul for the Roadrunner, so one more will put the Mineral Club into bonus.
And it goes in after almost a steal by State Fair. And the Cardinals maintain control, 10 to shoot. Murdoch's trapped, gets it out to the big fella. A three, launches up, and it goes in. 6-9 and shoot from the outside. That's pretty tough. And he got the roll to go down. A steal of the basketball. Back the other way, driving hard, scoop it up and in. And Daughtery gets two more and a timeout on the floor. And a big run, we were talking about it, David. Had to avoid it, but the turnovers and the big runs and a run out. Now a 16-point ball game with 13:41 to go. Mineral area in control here in the second half of play.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymouth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
The SFCC Roadrunners Booster Club wants you. Behind every excellent college athletic program is a strong and active booster club. That's why your membership is so important. Go to sfccroadrunners.com/support/booster club to view membership levels and access the forum. Once again, sfccmo roadrunners.com/support/booster club. Join now and get the Roadrunner spirit.
Back at the Davis Center, and a run by Mineral Area caused a timeout. Matt Brown wants to talk it over, stop some momentum. And State Fair will have the basketball down by 16, and we'll look at token pressure here. And a 1-2-2 zone press put on by Mineral Area. Going to try to trap. And there it is. And a steal. But first, State Fair, fortunately for them, there's a foul that's going to be called on Keontae Jones. And Namaga dribbled right into that trap, David. And
We've seen that at least one other time. You never pick up the ball at the half court line on your sideline, because it's like you're in a triple team, because the sideline is one man, the mid court line is one man, and the guy guarding you is another.
So State Fair with the basketball. And again, it's been a game of a couple of spurts by Mineral Area that's been the difference in this game. A three and a foul. And to the free throw line for State Fair is going to be Kratzer. He'll shoot. So he got upended in the right corner. Will shoot three. Freshman out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, will get two more. Shoots at 75% from the stripe.
State Fair only shot 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half.
So Chad gets his first points of the ball game. Looks for number 2 here on his third try. State Fair down by 15 and now 14 as Kratzer was 2 out of 3. 44-30. 13 and some change left in this ball game. State Fair in the zone. $12 to shoot. Leon's inside with a bullet pass. Extra pass outside, 3 ball. No good. State Fair down with a rebound. Kratzer over the timeline. Will set it up for State Fair. Roadrunners, good denial that time defensively. Driving hard. Hop, skip, a leaner. It won't fall from Mangala. And down with a rebound. Mineral racing to the right side. Ford misses, and to the line. Terry Ford will shoot 2. Chad Kratzer will pick up the foul. Forward to the free throw line. A 43% shooter, but he is 3 out of 4 here this afternoon.
Deshaun Bays, you will see his first action of the second half.
Got the start here this afternoon. Ford back for the second of 2. And he's got that one as well. 6 points for Terry Ford. Full court press. State Fair is looking at. Mineral Area has applied that several times here this afternoon. Now Iman has been held silent. in this second half, has 6 points in the game. Meanwhile, Namaga walks, gets by, throws one up, no good. Iman with the air ball rebound, puts it up and misses. Gets another try, up and in. There you go, third time's the charm. And Iman said, I'm going to try again, and he's got the basket and one.
He wouldn't be denied on that possession. A chance to get one more from the free throw line.
Just chip away. He got plenty of time. Just under 12 minutes to go in the game. Iman for the N1. Off the heel. And it's still a 14-point ball game. Ford's been instrumental. Leons drives and dunks and hangs. And a timeout quickly. State Fair got caught on the baseline. Matt Brown's going to talk to his club about that. But a fake by Leons and then a slam on the drive puts us into a timeout. 11:42 to go in the game. And Mineral on top, 48-32 here at the Davis Center. Stay with us, folks, on the home of the Roadrunners.
Recently, I underwent an intense 2-day back surgery, which resulted in 2 rods and 20 screws. Then, I started physical therapy with Mike Tremmel at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Mike was positive and encouraging. He allowed me to build up my confidence without failing. The atmosphere is relaxed and comfortable. The staff is caring, compassionate, and professional. Last week, I took my cane out of the car and put my golf clubs back in. For that, I will forever be grateful. Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine changed my life.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
Well, 11:42 to go in this ball game, and State Fair at one time had a chance to cut this game to 5. Now it's a 16-point ball game. And it's just a couple of runs in this game that's been the difference in State Fair's tendency for turnovers that mount up a few at a time, and that's really caused these runs. And State Fair needs to stop that now. They got time, 11:40 to go with the basketball. Basie with it. Ziganat Masabu with it, looking for help. Iman up, denied, gets it again. Out of trouble, Kratzer, a 3. Won't fall. There's Basie for the follow. Nice offensive board for Basie, and Bashan now with 4 points in the ball game. State Fair trails it by 14.
Need to stop at this end now.
Leons. Seven to shoot. Ford will. Got it. And there's Terry Ford again. Could tell he's a sophomore. He really helping his ball club a lot from all facets of this game. He's got 9 points. His second 3 ball of the afternoon. State Fair trails it by 17 now. That was big. Namaga gets it again. Tries again. Up in the air and nowhere to go. There's Leons with it, though. And a big turnover. Back it comes the other way. Mineral in transition. Driving hard. Robinson can't go. Leons will try his luck from outside. And a rebounding run in next to 20 seconds as Stone gets the offensive board. Not there. Then Masabu down with the rebound. State Fair wants to run this time. Basie loses the handle. Namaga tries it and scores. Matt Brown wants a timeout.
His last of the game, I believe, if the scoreboard is correct.
51-36 as both teams race up and down the floor. And it is a 9:39 left in this ball game. Roadrunners trail by 15. You never know, just chip away. Junior college basketball, David's at its best here.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Ryan Boulder. They come from Marshall, Sweet Springs, Warsaw. They come from Lincoln, Cold Camp, Pilot Grove, Warrensburg, Knob, Noster, Smithton, Green Ridge, Windsor, from Houstonia. Brian is short fries for Dodge and Jeep Dealer. They come from Clinton, Otterville, Illa, from Concordia, Versailles, Hughesville, Tipton. They come from Florence, Boonville, Dresden, Whiteland Air Force Base. They come to Bryant Motors. Azalea.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
That's where we are, Roadrunner Hoops, YouTube. What a great job that Coach Jamie Beltran has done to put this all together. We appreciate it very much. State Fair down by 15, 51-36, low scoring affair. And Matt Brown looking for some consistency, lack of defense at times, some turnovers, appropriate times for State Fair, and runouts on Mineral, difference in the ball game. It's 15 down for State Fair, still a chance, still plenty of time. Need to start with good defense here. Forward, almost impossible shot went in, out of bounds it goes to State Fair. Mineral's got some great athletes, don't they?
Yeah, they
do
got-
about anything.
They've got a bunch of high-flying athletic players.
Mineral 9-0 on the season, ranked number 6 in the country. And State Fair 4-2, trying to pull up the big upset here this afternoon. Basie, a three from the left side and a rebounding foul underneath against Mineral. They're going to call it on Usamina. He'll pick it up.
Jameer Price back in, along with number 3. That is Keontae Jones, probably their best defender.
So to the free throw line for State Fair is Tavari Eckwood. He's been there a couple of times, 2 for 2. Looking for another one here. Misses. Left side now. State Fair needs to hold serve right here. Daugherty couldn't go. 9 to shoot. Over the top. Jones will. Rebound on the floor. State Fair's got it. Eckwood has it. Races. Here comes State Fair to the left. Bad pass to the wing. Back the other way. Off the glass and in. There's the turnovers we were talking about, David. That is number 20 here this afternoon.
Yeah, you can't. I think Coach Thomas used to call those pick sixes, basically. You turn it over and they get a layup on the other end for a run out.
Eckwood's getting denied into the paint. Shot put up, left-handed shot, nice scoop. Basie with a nice move. Almost an impossible shot. A lot of English got the spin off the glass, and then it went. It's a 15-point ball game. Maybe that'll start something good here. Price with a fake to the drive, to the hole, to the scoop, and to the line. He'll go and shoot 2.
They'll get Zigama Sabo for the foul.
And to the free throw line is Price. Averages 12 per game. He has 2 here this afternoon. And he's got the first. Price, a freshman out of Rock Island, Illinois. This ball club averages 93 per game. They're sitting at 54 here. So defense has been on both sides. State Fair, though, at this point, too many turnovers. Second shot good. It's a 17-point ball game. Down low. And Gallo can't go, but he's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. As Laverick, who averages 20 per game, is at 3 points this afternoon. And he'll shoot 2. Clock stops, 7:16 rather to go. This ball game here at the Davis Center.
Leons and Murdicks are at the scores table for the Cardinals.
Mangala now with 4. State Fair needs just to go on a run here, get it down into single digits rather, and see what happens. Second shot by Mangala is good. So State Fair within 15 and go into the full court press, trying to trap. Jones will handle it, finds Leons at the left elbow. Give and go back to the big fella. Good denial defense for State Fair. Here they come. Roadrunners down by 15, needs something right here. A 3 ball is in and out, no good. And a rebounding foul against State Fair. So Madge had to go in and out. He's had 3 trays go in this afternoon. That went all the way in, then spun out. And then a rebounding foul on State Fair.
I believe Cohen Thompson just fouled out of the contest.
Sure did. So Thompson fouls out, having, according to my scorebook, no points here this afternoon. So if you have Cohen Thompson averaging 12 a game with none and Mangala averaging 20 with 5, there's some offense right there, David, that wasn't able to score here so far this afternoon.
Yeah, that's not the recipe you want offensively.
And out of bounds, Namaga had it off his knee. .6:40 to go. And the Roadrunners down by 15 here. Murdoch trying to find something, and he does. Daughtery on a spin to the hole. It's good. And again, you get the one-on-one, that time with a double screen, and Jones gets the 2. State Fair down by 17. Macy over the top, 3 ball. Skims off to the right. And 1 and out for State Fair. Price into Leons, and he is fouled. Stops the clock. 5:57 left.
That'd be 2 free throws for Leons.
Leons is a 71% free throw shooter, averages 18 points per game. He has 11 as we speak, and 12. Looking for 13. Sophomore, 6'9". 13 points for Leons. State Fair down by 19 here. The big fella inside, spinning move, left-handed scoop, you like that. And Miguel Masabu gets 2 inside his first 2 points of the game. We were talking about that, David. That's good to see him in the paint doing something like a spin move. That was good.
It was an aggressive spin move, too, that kind of took it to the defense instead of just trying to tippy-toe around him.
State Fair needs to stop. 7 to shoot. Leon's will in the corner. Tap out, rebound on the floor, State Fair. In a run out. Namaga skids, walks, but then fouled first. And to the free throw line, it'll be Mo Namaga. Sophomore, 6 foot out of the Bronx. Free throw. No good. State Fair from the line coming in with 75% free throw shooters. They are way below that here this afternoon. Mineral running some clock. And then a foul. That's going to go against Namaga. And so a double bonus time for State Fair with their 10th foul. So to the free throw line shooting 2 will be Jameer Price. He'll shoot 2.
Stone back in the Cardinal lineup.
Well, State Fair with little time for the rest, David. They're back here tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock in another ball game before they head to Three Rivers on Monday evening to take on the Raiders. So the first of 3 in a row for Matt Brown's ball club here this afternoon. Back door, Mangala rejected by Leons. And a whistle. And we're going to be calling something here. They got tangled up a little bit. I don't know if it's a jump ball, double foul, or let's see.
There was a little bit of talking going on, I think.
So we'll see how they sort this thing out. As Bassey and Leons got into it.
Personal foul on Leon's the hold.
And they must have called a T in there as well.
Double technical foul. One apiece.
David Rohrback with the good ears up here.
In an empty gym, it's a little easier to hear what. And the officials did not come up here and explain that to us.
Boy, that took the air out of this place, didn't it?
Yeah, everybody just left.
So a foul and then a double technical. So Basie to the free throw line. He'll shoot for State Fair.
So I believe the technicals just wipe each other out and shoot the free throws and
move on. Bassey gets the first. 7 points for Nashon.
Tavari Eckwood will enter the contest.
State Fair back on defense, down by 17. Clock is a factor now, under 4.5 left. Murdix. Leons again will post high. And a whistle on the drive against State Fair. And they'll send Murdix to the line. He'll shoot 2 again, as both teams in the double bonus. Terry Ford gets ready to come back in, as Murdix will shoot 2.
The first one crawled off the front of the rim.
Well, Three Rivers will get State Fair on Monday. Then they get to travel to Park Hills to take on this same ball club on Wednesday night. So, you know, this time of year, Dave, with all the pandemic and all the delays and cancellations, you play almost back-to-back region games, don't you?
Yeah. You play whenever it's possible to play.
Leons with a easy jam. 64-44 is our score. And a whistle And with a little bit of
Mangala got tied up with Murdoch's in the process of that jump ball. But both players did a nice job of allowing cooler heads to prevail and not creating anything unnecessary as Robinson checks back in for Mineral area.
So the Cardinals will toss it in. 3:40 to go in the game. One thing about Leon is he can play anywhere on the floor. There he is right there. Kick it back out. Draws a crowd when he gets the basketball. And again, to the side. Ford will shoot. Got it.
Leon's is a player that looks like to me has a Division I future.
Yeah, he sure does. Sure does.
With all the skill sets he possesses.
Craddock will try a three to retaliate. Anna Leon's defensive board. Under 3 to go. 67-44 here at the Davis Center. Leon's at the low go. We'll set it up. And clock down at 2:40 to go in this ball game. Shot clock meandering down to 6. Outside 3 ball in the corner. Stone misses. Out of bounds to State Fair. So Mineral area working the clock some, David, and as much as they can.
Doherty will check in. Leon's might have left the floor for the final time this afternoon.
State Fair now looking at a outside 3, not good. Namaga gets upended on his offensive board try. And Mo will go to the line. He will shoot 2.
That'll be the third on Kevin Stone of Mineral.
Namaga back to the stripe. He has 2 points here this afternoon. Free throw is good. So State Fair right back at it tomorrow afternoon. We'll be right back here on the Roadrunners Hoops channel at about 1:55 tomorrow afternoon.
Malik Mims and Caleb Mims will make their first appearances in today's contest for the Roadrunners.
State Fair down by 21, scoring only 46 points in this ball game so far. Both teams have missed their offensive average by a bunch here this afternoon. There's a steal, good defense. Cratchit was there first. Up and under, a scoop is up and good that time. And Gallows got 7 points. Actually, that was Caleb Mims. My apologies, Mims with 2 there. Clock at 1:35 left in this ball game. And a rejection in there as Iman got in there with a hand. It goes out of bounds.
$17 on the shot clock for Mineral. Euros Gatic will make his first appearance. Nizigama Sabo will have a seat.
Inbounds it comes. And Mineral will work some clock. They got 12 to shoot. A steal. Roadrunners with a steal. Kratzer walks in the lane, and he gets caught this time. Unofficially, 21 turnovers for State Fair here this afternoon. A minute 15 left.
Officially 11 at halftime.
Kratzer. Mims. Iman. Got it. Nice roll for Iman. Iman has 11 here. And it cuts it to a 19-point ball game. Under a minute left here at the Davis Center. Oh, to collide, leaves wide open, and a lay-in by Kevin Stone.
And Mineral area will clear the rest of their bench.
So it's a exchange on the floor for Mineral, and both teams have exhausted their bench here.
Jaden Gilpin is in for the Roadrunners as well.
Mims to Gilpin. Haven't heard that combination too much here. Bad pass cross court, not good. Turnover number 22. As the Cardinals toss it around, this man-to-man pressure. Driving in, walking, none called here to let the clock run. Driving in, shot not good by Lout, and down with the rebound, State Fair. 18 seconds to go. Kratzer will. Outside, Gilpin up three. Got it. Jaden Gilpin gets on the scoreboard with his triple. 69-54. Clock at 9 seconds.
As Coach Strege says, that's enough.
69-54. There's a wrap from the Davis Center. State Fair men drop it. They go to 4-3 on the season. And Mineral Area undefeated 10-0 on the season here so far. Off to a great start, David, aren't they?
Yeah, that Mineral team was as advertised.
Well, unofficially, let's go through the scores we have, and then we'll jump out of here. State Fair led in scoring by Jamar Madge, 15 points, 11 for Iman. Iman, 8 in the ball game for Deshaun Basie. Gilpin had the 3 right at the end of the ball game. Mangala had 7 points in tonight's contest, 4 points for Namaga. State Fair trailed at the break.
34-26.
34-26. And there's a point there, David, they could have cut this game to a 5-point game at one time, but just too many turnovers in tonight's ball game, and State Fair playing against a very quality team, and they were able to get on a couple of runs, and that was the difference in this ball game as a low-scoring affair for both teams here this afternoon.
Yeah, the Roadrunners won't have much time to sit with this one as they are right back at it in less than 24 hours. Right back here.
State Fair will play 3 games in a row. This is the first of 3. And tomorrow afternoon, and then they'll be on the road against Three Rivers on Monday, and back Wednesday, and then it's just back and forth, and so it's one of those. Every team is up against the same thing, though, David, and just try to get in games when you can.
Yeah, you're staring at 3 games a week for the remainder of the season, basically.
Thank you very much. As we look at the official stats, we'll give those to you real quick before we roll out of here. State Fair loses 69-54. We're outscored in the second half 35-28 after being outscored in the first half 34-26. State Fair with 20 turnovers in tonight's ball game. Mineral with 13. State Fair out-rebounding Mineral 41-36 in tonight's contest. State Fair shooting the basketball 32% from the field and 5 out of 20 from 3, 13 out of 22 from the line for 59%. State Fair led in scoring by Jamar Madge's 15 points, 10 for Nishan Bassi in the contest, 11 points for Iman. State Fair shooting only 32% from the field and 25 from 3, David. That doesn't get it done, but you also have to recognize the defense by Mineral.
Yeah, Mineral did a solid job defensively. They held Jamar Madge scoreless for the entire second half.
That's incredible. So Job well done defensively by the Cardinals, as the Cardinals were led by Malawi Leon's 19 points and 7 rebounds in tonight's ball game. State Fair had the Sigan Masabo had 9 boards in tonight's ball game, but only 3 points. So I'd like to see him be more of a force inside, which he will as the season goes on. But I think he's got the tools to be a real force in there for State Fair.
Yes, he does. But today is going up against a couple of really good options in the post.
So, David, nice job, and we will be back here shortly to see Roadrunners again, and we'll see how State Fair can rebound from tonight's ball game. Once again, our final score from the Davis Center is Mineral Area wins it tonight 69-54, as the Roadrunners fall to 4-3, and Mineral Area goes to 10-0. For David Warback, I'm Al McCurdy. Thanks to our sponsors for tonight's ball game, and thanks for tuning in to Roadrunner Sports.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search one word, Roadrunner Hoops. Go Roadrunners!